Okay, and your body sense is very much related to the animal. Now, what is the animal? The animal is like, I spent some of my time in Sedona, and the animal is this. The animal is like, there's these little bunnies that go, and they're just all like, and then you walk up and they're like, do you see me? And it's the cutest thing. And they're just like, do I run? Are you going to eat me? What's going to happen? And that's the animal. What happened there? What happens? We shift to this other place. And we do this in all kinds of areas. But the key is the body. The key is, what is your body feeling? Your body is this huge sensory organ, okay? And most of us have been taught to, what's the thing? I think as far as I know, there's a line. I'm pretty sure everybody has one. It's a line, and it goes here, and it says, do not cross. This is good, that's bad. And so, most of us kind of tighten down energetically, and we ratchet, and we, it's like, well, work on the heart chakra, and work on this, and, and that's all interesting, but it leaves out like half of more than that. I mean, it leaves out an entire aspect of your being, and more importantly, your well-being. So part of what I do this crazy task, which I've taken on, which is sort of bridging these realms of what sort of got shunted aside and called bad and evil and wrong, which is the animal. And the spiritual path sort of adopted this thing that is to be overcome. You have to overcome the animal, right? You gotta get above that stuff and, lead this better life, whatever that is. So the funny thing is these people who are leading the better life are like, yeah, I'm happy. I'm completely non-attached. No, really, I'm happy. Can you try to add a little oil to that as well? Okay. And it's just funny, and how do you get that way? Well, you got, it's lots of rules and laws and all kinds of interesting things that completely leave out our, for lack of a better word, our naturalness, our that sense of well-being. So it's like your body's a chemistry set. And we have this incredible chemistry set. You got your brain and your central nervous system, you got all your emotions, you have all this interesting stuff going on. It's constantly adjusting. I'm adjusting it right now. People are like, I'm very against, XYZ thing. I mean, we take drugs all the time to adjust our moods. Some of them are warm teas, and she told me it's like, oh no, it doesn't have any caffeine, it's a cleansing. So whatever that is, that's adjusting my chemistry. If I have to run out quickly, you'll know what that. Be like, well, my animal's like, okay. The animal's calling. So we have like all these like rules and laws that we sort of socially have to abide by. And I'm cool with that. I mean, that's important, but within the individual, within your inner space, you can begin to discover something where it's a thing that I call the no-fly zone. And the no-fly zone is like this space that is like my space that I keep, so that in my space, my animal has space, my being has space. I have space to just be. And so, the belly's relaxed, I'm relaxed, my body's relaxed, everything's like relaxed. This arbitrary imaginary line where you'll see people, they have all kinds of tension. In fact, for those who do session work with people, I mean, talk about shooting fish in the barrel, just head 1 inch below that imaginary line, and it's like, wah! So it's easy. I mean, it's just easy work. Gee, I think you have something going on in your belly. What? It's like, okay, whatever. So part of the no-fly zone is like keeping this space of relaxation and energy, spaciousness in you. Okay, and that space is like, I don't care if you're in a teeny room, if you're on a packed subway, your energetic space, or your this sort of space of being. And in my space of being, I'm cool. I'm cool. I don't have a problem with that. So lots of people are like, oh man, I can't believe you were so judgmental. I'm like, yeah, of course, man. That's part of the animal. You got to make discernments. You got to go like, oh, okay, I'm not going to walk into that. I'm going to discern this. I'm going to, and so we have a lot of these like stories of rules and laws, and you should do this and you shouldn't do that, and all of this stuff boxes you up. And these are the best way I can describe it is they're conflict points. They're conflict points.